If you're a trader or investor, you've probably seen this chart. It's the psychology of a market cycle chart. Remember Zoom and Peloton? Well, now another huge name is looking eerily similar, SMCI, and we've got 7 technical and fundamental things to show you that you need to be aware of on the Supermicro Computer chart. Number 1. This stock really started its move when the company's earnings and revenue numbers started growing back in quarter 3 of 2021. At that time, the share price was about $40, but when these key fundamentals changed, that's when we suspect smart money and institutional investors began taking interest. Number 2, anchored VWAPs. They tell us the average price paid for a stock from a specific point in time, and when we anchor a VWAP to quarter 3 2021 earnings, we see price has just broken below this key level for the first time in nearly 2 years. This means that on average, investors that bought between quarter 3 2021 and now are in positions that are in the red. How can this be? Well, that brings us to number 3, and it's all about volume. When you anchor a volume profile to quarter 3 2021 earnings, we see huge volume nodes at much higher prices than the original $40 starting point, which begs the question, who was doing the buying and who was doing the selling at these higher prices? Well, one thing's for sure, and it's number 4. Despite massively upgrading their price targets at the end of spring, analyst buy confirmations have completely dried up since. What happens when they dry up? Well, that brings us to number 5, the bull trap on the market cycle chart, when price perfectly tested and bounced off the 100-day SMA. What this led to was the formation of number 6, a near perfect descending triangle pattern that's just broken to the downside. Now the big question is, how much farther does it have to go? Well, when it comes to descending triangles, we measure from the high to the support level to gauge a potential target. When we do that, it takes us to about $170. Now, of course, this might be a stretch, but the weakness we're seeing right now is justified by number 7, seasonality, which shows us that the worst historical performance of the year arrives in August. Will things turn around for SMCI in the months to come, or is this AI high flyer headed for despair? Let us know what you think in the comments below.